Hey there, gorgeous. Welcome back to Style Never Ages. And if you're joining us for the first time, I'm so glad you found us because today we're talking about something that honestly took me years to figure out. We're diving into the world of shoes, and trust me, this conversation is going to save your feet, elevate your style, and honestly just make your life so much easier. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Another video telling me what I can't wear, but here's the thing. This isn't about rules or restrictions. This is about understanding what actually works for our bodies now, what makes us look polished and put together, and most importantly, what keeps us comfortable enough to actually enjoy our lives. Because let's be real, if your feet hurt, nothing else matters, right? So today we're going through the 7 worst shoe choices for women over 60. But more importantly, I'm giving you the chic, stylish alternatives that will have you looking absolutely fabulous. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you're going to feel so much more confident about your shoe choices. So grab your coffee or tea, get comfortable, and let's jump right in. Shoe mistake 1. Ultra-thin stiletto heels. Now the first shoe we need to talk about, and honestly this one breaks my heart a little, because I used to love them, is the ultra-thin stiletto heel. I'm talking about those pencil-thin heels that are maybe 4 or 5 inches high. Look, I get it. We associate heels with femininity and elegance, and there's nothing wrong with that. But here's what happens as we get older. Our balance naturally changes. The padding in the balls of our feet diminishes. Our joints need more support, not less. And those ultra-thin stilettos, they're basically asking for trouble. They throw off your posture. They make you wobble. And honestly, they just scream trying too hard, rather than effortlessly chic. Now I know chunky might sound frumpy in your head, but trust me, we're not talking about your grandmother's orthopedic shoes here. Think about a gorgeous suede bootie with a substantial block heel, or a classic pump with a thick heel that gives you height and elegance, but also gives you stability. Brands like Sarah Flint, Aerosols, and even mainstream brands like Naturalizer are making absolutely stunning shoes with proper support. You get that lifted, lengthened silhouette without the risk of twisting an ankle every time you walk across a parking lot. And honestly, you'll look more confident because you actually are more confident with every step. Shoe mistake 2. Completely flat ballet flats with zero support. Now before you get upset with me, I'm not saying all flats are bad. Flat shoes can be wonderful. But those thin, flimsy ballet flats that you can fold up in your purse, the ones that have absolutely no structure, no arch support, no cushioning, those are secretly wreaking havoc on your feet, your knees, and your back. I wore these religiously in my 40s, and by the time I hit my mid-50s, I was dealing with plantar fasciitis and wondering why my feet hurt all the time. It's because these shoes offer literally nothing in terms of support. Here's your chic alternative, and I'm so excited about this one. Look for flats that have built-in arch support and some cushioning. I'm talking about brands like Vionic, which makes gorgeous ballet flats, and loafers with orthotic footbeds that actually support your feet. Or try a beautiful pointed toe flat from Rothy's or Chic that has some structure to it. You can also look for loafers with a slight wedge or platform, maybe just half an inch, which gives you a little lift and a lot more comfort. The key is finding flats that have substance, that hold their shape, and that treat your feet like they deserve to be treated. You'll walk taller, feel better, and still have that easy casual elegance we all love. Shoe mistake 3. Super tight, pointed toe shoes. But I'm talking about those extremely narrow, super tight pointed toe shoes that squeeze your toes together like you're trying to fit into Cinderella's glass slipper. Our feet change as we age. They can widen, we might develop bunions or hammer toes, and the last thing we need is a shoe that's forcing our feet into an unnatural position. Plus, those ultra pointy toes can actually make your feet look longer, and sometimes a bit awkward, especially if you're already self-conscious about your foot size. The beautiful alternative here is a soft pointed toe or an almond toe shoe. An almond toe gives you that elegant, elongated look, without the torture chamber effect. It's gently tapered but has enough room in the toe box for your toes to actually exist comfortable. Think about a gorgeous almond toe pump in a neutral color like taupe or navy, or an almond toe ankle boot in soft leather. These styles are incredibly chic. They work with everything from jeans to dresses, and your feet will actually thank you at the end of the day. I particularly love almond toe styles because they're timeless, they never look too trendy or dated, and they're flattering on virtually every foot type. Shoe mistake 4. Flip-flops and completely unsecured slides. Now let's talk about number 4. And I'm probably gonna get some pushback on this one, because we all love our casual summer shoes. But I have to tell you, flip-flops and those completely flat, unsecured slides, with no back and no structure, are just not doing us any favors. First of all, they offer zero support. Second, your toes have to grip with every single step to keep the shoes on, which causes tension throughout your feet and legs. And third, let's be honest, they just don't look polished. They make even the cutest outfit look sloppy and unfit. Here's what you want instead. And this is going to change your summer shoe game completely. Look for supportive sandals with straps that actually secure your foot. I'm talking about styles from brands like NATO, Birkenstock's dressier lines, or even Echo. You want sandals with contoured footbeds, adjustable straps, and maybe even a small wedge. A beautiful strappy sandal in metallic leather, or a slide with a padded footbed, and multiple straps across the top can look incredibly chic with sundresses, cropped pants, or even shorts. You can also try espadrille wedges with ankle straps, which are both comfortable and sophisticated. The key is finding summer shoes that look intentional, that support your feet properly, and that make you look put together, rather than like you just rolled out of bed. And hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps us reach more women who are looking for practical real-world style advice. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button, because we're releasing new videos every week to help you look and feel your absolute best at every age. Shoe mistake. #5. Kitten heels. Alright, let's talk about number 5, and this might be controversial, but we need to discuss kitten heels. Now I know kitten heels are often marketed as the practical choice, the comfortable heel, the sophisticated option. But here's the truth. That tiny heel, usually about 1.5 inches, is actually in this awkward no man's land. It's not high enough to give you the leg lengthening, posture improving benefits of a proper heel, but it's just high enough to throw off your natural gait and put pressure on the balls of your feet. Plus, and I'm just going to say it, they can often make your legs look shorter and a bit dowdy, especially if you're wearing them with the wrong hemline. Your better alternative, go for either a completely flat shoe with great support, or commit to a 2.5 to 3 inch block heel. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but a properly designed 2.5 inch heel with good arch support is actually more comfortable than a kitten heel, because it positions your foot at a natural angle and distributes your weight more evenly. If you want that dressy look but you're nervous about height, try a wedge heel instead. A wedge gives you the lift and the leg lengthening effect, but because your entire foot is supported, it's much more stable and comfortable than any traditional heel, including kitten heels. Look for wedge pumps, wedge sandals, or even wedge booties. They're chic, they're modern, and they actually work with our bodies rather than against them. Shoe mistake #6. Overly embellished or trendy shoes. Number 6 is all about those overly embellished, super trendy shoes that are covered in rhinestones, studs, excessive buckles, or whatever the latest fast fashion trend happens to be. Look, I love a bit of personality in my wardrobe, and I'm not saying you need to dress like you're going to a business meeting every day, but here's the thing about overly trendy or heavily embellished shoes. They can easily overwhelm your outfit and make you look like you're trying too hard to be young or hip. They also date quickly, and let's be practical, they don't go with very much in your wardrobe, which means they end up sitting in your closet unworn. The alternative that I absolutely love is investing in classic shoe styles in interesting colors or textures. Instead of a sneaker covered in glitter and cartoon characters, try a beautiful leather sneaker in a rich cognac or a sophisticated burgundy. Instead of a bootie with chains and studs all over it, look for a sleek ankle boot in snake print or a gorgeous suede. You can also add interest through subtle details, like a metallic finish, a beautiful leather weave, or an unexpected color like emerald green or rich plum. The goal is to have shoes that feel special and express your personality, but in a sophisticated, timeless way that you'll still love in 5 years. Think about classic silhouettes with a twist, quality materials, and colors that make you happy, but still work with most of your wardrobe. Shoe mistake #7. Cheap, poor quality shoes. And finally, number 7. And this is the big one that ties everything together. The worst shoe choice you can make is buying cheap, poor quality shoes just because they're inexpensive or trendy. I know it's tempting when you see cute shoes for $20 or $30, but here's what I've learned the hard way. Cheap shoes fall apart quickly. They offer no support. They often hurt your feet. And honestly, they usually look cheap, which brings down your entire outfit no matter how nice your clothes are. As we get older, quality becomes so much more important than quantity. Our feet need proper support. Our style benefits from well-made, thoughtful pieces. And our budgets actually do better when we invest in fewer, better shoes that last for years rather than buying throwaway shoes every season. So here's your alternative. And this is really a mindset shift. Start building a capsule shoe wardrobe of high-quality basics that work hard for you. I'm talking about investing in maybe 7 to 10 pairs of really good shoes that cover all your needs. A great pair of supportive sneakers for walking and casual days. A beautiful pair of block heel pumps for dressier occasions. Comfortable ankle boots that work with everything. Supportive sandals for summer. A pair of loafers or mules for that easy chic look. Quality doesn't have to mean luxury designer prices. Brands like Clarks, Echo, Born, Naturalizer, and Vionic offer excellent quality at reasonable prices. And here's the secret. When you invest in good shoes, you take better care of them, they last longer, and you actually save money in the long run. Plus, you always look polished and put together, because every shoe you own is a shoe you love and that fits properly. You know, as I've gone through these 7 shoe mistakes and alternatives with you today, I hope what's really coming through is that this isn't about giving up style or resigning yourself to boring shoes. It's actually the opposite. It's about being intentional, honoring where we are in our lives, and making choices that let us live fully and comfortably, while still expressing our personal style. Some of my most stylish friends over 60 have told me that they feel more confident in their fashion choices now than they ever did in their younger years. And a big part of that is because they've figured out what actually works for them, rather than just following every trend. I want to leave you with one final thought. Your shoes are literally your foundation. They affect how you move through the world, how you feel in your body, and how others perceive your style. When you're wearing shoes that hurt or don't suit you, it shows in your posture, your confidence, your whole demeanor. But when you're wearing shoes that support you, that make you feel elegant and comfortable, you move differently. You stand taller, you feel more like yourself. And that's what style is really all about at any age. So I'd love to know, which of these shoe mistakes have you been making? Are there any that you're ready to replace with better alternatives? Drop a comment below and let's chat about it. I read every single comment, and I love hearing from you. And if you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends who might benefit from these tips. We're building such a beautiful community here of women who believe that style never ages, and I'm so grateful you're part of it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. We've got so much more coming your way, from wardrobe essentials, to beauty tips, to lifestyle advice that celebrates this incredible stage of life. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Now go check your shoe closet, maybe do a little shopping for some gorgeous new alternatives, and remember, you deserve to feel comfortable and look fabulous every single day. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep shining.